Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make chicken and dumplings. Let's start off by adding a little bit of vegetable oil to the pan. I have 4 chicken thighs with the bone in, but you can use whatever kind of chicken you want. This is what I had on hand. Now, I'm gonna cook the chicken on both sides. Once the chicken is browned on both sides, I'm going to go ahead and put it on a plate. It does not have to be cooked all the way. We just want to brown it on both sides so it cooks faster. Now we're going to add about a tablespoon of butter. I have my mirepoix. So I chopped 1 onion, I chopped a carrot, and I chopped a celery stalk. I'm going to go ahead and add that to the pot. I also chopped 2 cloves of garlic that I'm going to add to the pot as well. And stir it around and let it cook for a few minutes. After my vegetables have cooked for a few minutes, I'm going to go ahead and add the chicken back in the pot. And then I'm going to add 4 cans of chicken broth. Okay, I'm going to put the lid on, bring it to a boil, and then I'm going to let it simmer for about 30 minutes. If I have enough time, I'll make the biscuits from scratch. But when I don't have that much time, I'll just get a can of biscuits, pop them open, flour the countertop, lay the biscuits on there, and then dust both sides with a little bit of flour. Now, I'm going to roll them all out. And I don't want the dumplings to be too thin, so this is perfect for me. Roll it out like that, and then I'm going to cut it into fourths. And then I'm going to stack them in a plate. I'm doing all of this while my soup is cooking. After about 30 minutes, we're going to take the top off. We're going to remove the chicken from the soup with the bone in it. So that way we can remove the chicken from the bone. Some of the chicken has already fallen off the bone. If you don't care if the bone's in your soup, then continue to let the chicken cook. After we've removed the chicken from the bone, we're going to put the chicken back in the pot. And now, I like fresh peas, but they don't have fresh peas, so I got a package of edamame and I shelled them. So now I'm going to add my edamame. Stir it around in there, and then I'm going to let it cook for 10 minutes. After the edamame has been cooking for 5 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add the dumplings. Just throw it on in there and mix it around. You don't want them to stick together, and they won't. They'll come apart. Okay, keep in mind that the dumplings will stay on the top as they cook. I usually let them cook for about sometimes 10 minutes, sometimes 8. It all depends. It depends on how you like your dumplings, because some people like them a little bit more raw. I like mine a little bit more cooked, so that definitely matters. Okay, while we're waiting for the dumplings to come back to a boil, we're going to add a splash of white wine. We're going to season it with some salt and pepper. We're going to add a splash of heavy cream. I like my chicken and dumplings a little bit creamy, so that's why I like to add just a splash of heavy cream. You don't have to add the wine or the heavy cream, but that's how I like mine. I like to really bring out the flavors. And also, this isn't traditional, but I like a flavored chicken. I like my chicken and dumplings flavored. So I'm going to add a sprinkle of Parmesan as well to really bring out those flavors. And also, since I don't have that much Parmesan, I'm also going to add just a sprinkle of sharp cheese as well. They won't even know that the cheese is in there. It doesn't come off to be a cheesy soup. It's just a little bit in there hidden to really bring those flavors out. Now I'm going to mix it around so the cheese can melt in there while our dumplings are cooking. And now I'm going to put the top on and let them cook for about 10 minutes, then they'll be done. My chicken and dumplings are done. I turned the stove off and now I'm letting them cool some. While they cool, I'm going to take a handful of chopped parsley and I'm going to add it for coloring. And stir it all around in there. Now I'm going to make a bowl. If you like the way that I make my chicken and dumplings, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.